Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Factorio with mods campaign. So, not everything is being made automatically yet. I'm still making like electric poles and some other stuff is just not being quite done automatically. I am able to, you know, there's still some junk I want to get rid of. Like, let's get rid of these chests, let's get rid of these boilers and burners and steel furnaces and that thing and the wood and the what else? Anything else? That's a lot of speed modules there. Let's get rid of. Let's get those up there. We will throw the stuff that I don't want into the logistic network, the wood stacks. I'll keep these stacks just because it's my raw material. Oh, I don't need the steel chests. I don't need pump jacks. I don't need chemical plants for now. Basic accumulators I don't need. The repair pack I don't need. Some of this pipe I don't really need. Alright. Good for now. Okay, we're still lacking, yep, I'm trying to provide some of these things though, so we'll give them those. We will give them the lights. Give them some of the passive providers that I've made myself. I'll make a couple more. And then, furnaces, are they being made? Lacking steel. Still a logistics issue, literally, of getting steel production from way over there to here. 10 steel is en route, but that's just not very much, you know? So for now, I'm just going to throw a bunch of steel in there. Alright, let's focus on getting the circuitry being made. So, we're going to go with I've got to get the advanced, the science being made as well. Get those robots working faster. So we've got an iron line and a copper line. How do we want to do it? We want to probably bring one of them over to the other. Oh gosh, I have no belt. Alright, and then we're going to do the same design we've done many times. Starting off with blue science. Or sorry, blue assembly machines. And so we're going to go a couple spaces off. We'll go 1, 2, 3. We want to do it vertically. I think we want to go like this. We'll go 1, 2, 3. You're going to make the wiring. And we'll put our guys making green circuits. Grab our inserters. And we don't need that many, do we? It's like that. That's into belts, but we don't actually need to put it into belts. So instead, okay, so that would be it normally. And then we would be running copper to here. And copper to there. And I don't know that I really need to use fast belt to maintain this, but we will anyway. We will be putting our power lines right in the center. Here, here. Actually, I don't think we need them in the center. I think it was here, 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 and here. Make a little grid. The iron. We will run iron from here up, and we will go under. I just like this layout. I think it's nice. Oh, got a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ugh. Sneezed in the opposite direction, but you still might have been able to hear it. Alright, so we got all that. And then we'll put our passive providers here and here. And so that will be a green circuit unit. Alright. Let's set up the connections. We'll have iron on top, copper on bottom. Let's create that as a whole thing as a blueprint. Now what I actually want to do is put it like here. And I wanted to do like a mirror image, but that's not going to work very well. I'll have to build it again myself. Shoot. Because it's going to rotate the inputs, which I don't want. Oh well, we'll just build one. We'll make it even bigger. Okay. And again, we will continue just to... I might be able to run it in a better way than this, actually, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But it does need to be symmetrical, darn it. Okay. Looks symmetrical, right? Okay. Now it is a cohesive unit. Might not be as efficient as it could be. We could make it bigger. But, looks pretty symmetrical to me. Let's make that as the new blueprint. Alright, so all this iron and copper, this whole thing, we're just going to see how many units this thing can support. So we'll go with a split off of the copper here. Make sure that that is a fast belt so we don't lose any speed. We will then run you underground. I'm going to have to make that split a little bit earlier. Some of your iron. Okay. Let's see how this thing does for a second. I think I'm going to immediately want to upgrade to assembling machine 3s. Speaking of which, we'll make a bunch of them. Whoa, 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 not that many. Well, we don't have the required materials for that much. We can make a few, though. Okay, so the way we know that it's running efficiently is if the... Well, this many furnaces should totally... be able to provide enough for this thing to run, right? A worst case scenario, I could just double up this whole region and just, you know, it... Would it make more sense to build another one over here, or should I just make it a mirror image on this side? Looks like the copper's actually going to dry up. Not all the furnaces are running. Yeah, we're running out of copper. But if we look at production, I imagine in the last little bit, that's coil production. Purple is the circuitry. Circuitry's spiked up, and now it's on its way back down because we're out of copper. Or, nope, not power. Not copper. We're out of power. I did add all these things, and I haven't messed with power in a while, so we've got to go get some of the accumulators put down. I did get the accumulator 2s being made, so we should hopefully have a couple of those. Yeah, we got 19. Nice. Why are you not making more? Lack of regular ones? Lack of regular ones because of lack of batteries? Lack of batteries because there's 1,000 of them here. This is a steel chest. Whoopsie. Passive provider. That should be done now. Okay, our chests being made. Yep, we've got 10 of each. Is that the restriction I put? 10 of each? Yep. Well, I feel like 10 is probably not enough. Let's bump that up to like 50. Okay. This used to be copper, so that's going to shut down pretty much this whole area. We could bring in more copper. Just plain old copper ore. I think I might have some of that somewhere in the network. Yeah, we've got 51 copper ore stacks. Well, we've got a blueprint for disassembling it. I don't think it needs to be this full-on crazy one, but why not? Disassemble some copper ore for me right here. Hey, character logistics. Shotgun shells, yeah. So what's slowing down science? Because I still feel like science is pretty slow. Blue science packs are coming. You know what it is? I think it's a lack of, probably... No, it's still the same thing. It's the damn green circuitry. More green circuitry is making it through, but... Right now we have 1.6k circuitry stored up. I think I should probably put in a requester chest just for this one unit. If it's just going to be this one guy being problematic, let's just make sure you have your own robots bringing you stuff. That should work out better. 6, 8. A couple. It's going to be a pretty heavy load for them. They're going to have a lot to bring over there, but... This iron is almost done. It's strained over here now. Oh, right. I got all of the accumulators, and I didn't put them down, did I? I got 19 of the fancy ones. This thing, I need to actually request the ore, otherwise it'll never happen. You need to request the copper ore stacks, please. That'll run well enough. I mean, it'll get copper up there. Let's grab these robots. You're making non-stop. You've got everything you need. Excellent. Good, good, good. Keep on making robots for me. I need more. Be free! Be free, my pretties! That doesn't feel right. I guess it is. No, it can't be. How can they be spaced differently? Different distances apart. It's because this one's wrong. Isn't it? I don't know. Why are they different colors? Oh, because one's running and one's not, I guess. Power armor. Okay. Well, they're running pretty well now. Certainly feels like there's a lot more. Oh, apparently I had done the same thing up here. I forgot about that. Okay, what else can we mine? I'm gonna need to get more iron. Hey, look at that. I'm getting science being made. Goody goody. Yeah, there's a lot of robots bringing those things up. Still probably best to try getting the robots to work with, or all the stuff to work with transport belt, but in the meantime, my laziness can be fixed with flying robots. Let's go check on this copper mine. I have a feeling it's, like, empty. Also, I think I need to make a new copy of that template. That whole thing to, like, here. Because it's upgraded now. What if I place it like this? Let's see how they do. Well, there's some iron here. There's also got the alien ore in there. This thing feels like it's dried up a little bit. That or major power issue or something? Major power issues. It's not that they've dried up. These ones have, though. Okay, did I ever make a blueprint for that thing? What is this? It's basically just, it's just this, right? This section right here. It's not going to work well with mixed resources, though. I'll need to create a special blueprint for when there's mixed resources. Like that iron ore up there has the alien ore in it. We could just mine it and have it all go to a sorting area. But if these guys are going to mine multiple stuff, I think we'll go like here instead. Of course, the robots can't reach down here yet, so none of this is going to make any difference, but let's go ahead and get it set up. So that as I extend the robot network, they can come up here and work on it. Let's see, oh wow, we're really far away, actually. We're lacking, quite a bit of stuff. Still a lot of work to be done. Power armor is finished, though. Hey, gun turret damage. It's always useful, right? Oh, well. No, that stuff's in the network, but I guess it doesn't really need to be, does it? I need steel, please. Steel, so that I can extend the robo network. Also, while I'm up here, I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna request the flying robot frames be brought to me. So that if I come up here and there are any available, hopefully they'll bring them to me. I can just make more robots manually, depending on which type I'd prefer. But for now, we'll pick them up manually. Let's also upgrade this to that thing. We're going to add the fast assembling machines to the network. We're going to add the underground belts and the splitters. I don't care if they have to come all the way up here, it's fine with me. The copper ore never seemed to get done. We don't actually have any copper ore available. Or it ran already and it's just already empty. That's probably likely. Well, that might be a problem, won't it? Well, we're getting some copper up here. Let's go see if they actually made some more of these guys. A few. Main thing holding them up seems to usually be, what, circuitry? Yeah. The lack of circuitry is because of the lack of copper. Yeah, we just chewed through all of the copper, that's the issue. Well, I think what I should do then is, we'll keep that thing running. It is requesting the ore. It's just there isn't any copper ore stacks in the logistic network. So if I come down here to, like, here, which is where the copper ore stacks come in, we can request some of them, like by doing something like this. We'll make this into a passive provider, and now that other one will run a little bit. But before I do anything else, before I forget, I need to extend the robot network down here so that we can finish. Okay. Everything that needs to be en route is en route. Why are you guys not working? Oh, you're waiting. Interesting. I've not seen them do that before. They're waiting for a construction robot to come do its job. Cool. Perhaps we do need a few more construction robots. I think I have like, what, 45, if I remember correctly? Okay, now we should be able to get that built out. Hopefully we have the raw materials to make it so. This is like my pseudo train network down here. One thing that might help is if I just give them random storage chests, so they don't have to go really, really far away. Although it's all one big network, so they might just decide, hey, they've got to go that far anyway. The other thing is I probably have the raw material I need. Don't I? I got a bunch of these things. I mean, they're trying. They're not very good at their jobs yet, but they're trying. Okay. Well, copper ore stacks should be coming in pretty solid for a while. One thing we could try is, instead of, like, since this is a mixed ore, right? What if we just did this? What if, whenever there's mixed ore, we just mine the crap out of it in grid format? And we put it directly into... what kind of chests? Active providers? No. Passive providers. I don't want to, like, overload the robot network by having them try to do this, but I do want to just, like, start mining a bunch of stuff, and when they get full, whatever. You know, just mine it. Just put stuff in there. And eventually, that will eventually get added to the network somehow. We'll see. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wow, this is a long one. See you soon.